The male species is embarrassing. Men will embarrass you the moment you're happy with them. It's like you can't even show you're happy anymore. It's like you gotta just be like, a little giggles, because you never know when the embarrassment moment is gonna come. It's like the moment you post a picture of him, you post something he does. All of a sudden, the next day, the next weekend, tell me if I'm lying, he's not gonna embarrass you. Try it.
I'm not the most fit person, but something I judge about women, not judging, I know you got your waist trainer on, so I can't really tell your fitness level. But the little, right there, that's gonna tell it every time. So like, you ain't all that fit to be saying you need somebody to be fit like that. I just gotta keep it real.
Okay. And now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
Okay, and why not?
I want to address the waist trainer because it was so funny back there. They asked me if I had on a waist trainer. I have no waist trainer on.
Oh, my bad.
No waist trainer.
I'm just used to
and my brows are not drawn on. These are my brows.
My bad. It's still not my type. My bad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Respected. Mm-hmm. It's respected. It's just like the perception. I just want to clear the perception of.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
But thank you. That's a compliment. Thank you. That
Already,
looks like I have a waist trainer on.
I thought it was. You snatched. You heard me? I thought it was a waist trainer. So I'm like, women be like really killing us about that, but like, you 25 minutes, you pooping out, and I'm still going. I done dealt with it. I mean, fine, bad things.
No, I know what you mean. Once they take it off, it's like the stuff is like.
You ain't got no type of endurance, so it's like, yeah, that's crazy.
I understood.
The sad thing about it, why I'm so terrified to have a baby with a man, for the simple fact of that, a man could be in the delivery room and trying to talk to you. He could be at the baby shower. He could be in the bed with the woman and will still try to shoot his shot. The baby could just damn near popped out of her coochie and he trying to talk to you. And that's the most embarrassing thing I could ever think of.
I seen a post that said, never be loud about a man. You don't know what mask he wearing. You don't know who he lying to. Save yourself the humiliation. Never be loud.
What's the dumbest thing you spend your money on?
Women.
Expand on that for me.
If a girl like you, she gonna f you for free.
So girls don't like you, basically, is what you're saying.
Ooh. You trying to get out of here?
Hi ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Miss Kafue. So over here, we normally say, men will wake up early to embarrass you. Being with a man is very embarrassing, but the men are just so embarrassing. Like the way they think, what they do, the way they are so shallow. Like it's just so embarrassing to deal with most of these men. Not all, but most. So in this video, you'll get to see how embarrassing it can really get dealing with a man and how embarrassing they can be, by the way. Hey, very, very embarrassing. Oh my God, I don't know even where to start from, but you'll get to see it for yourself. It gets interesting. So without further ado, let's quickly jump right into this video and then I'll be back to give my take on it.
Because having a boyfriend this day and age is definitely embarrassing. Embarrassing. That's why I urge women not to show off their relationship online. Keep that private. If they're a public figure, you gotta just keep it as private as possible. Like, don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? And also, never cook and clean for no man. Period. I don't even care if you are married. Unless, it's his birthday or he can't cook or clean for himself because he's sick. I don't know. But I don't think that we should be doing any of those things. Because honestly, it furthers the expectations that are just like, that's your place, And when you are, especially when you are a woman of means, you can get other people to do that for you. Okay? Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Dating is kind of like a humiliation ritual. Stay with me. So I gotta get your number. After getting your number, I gotta set up the date. I have to set up the date. The day of the date, I gotta hit you up and remind you about the date to show up. And then at the date, I need to be interesting. I need to be funny. I gotta pay for the date, of course. And then also I might have to set up the Uber. I might have to come pick you up.
I was waiting for it to get humiliating, but spoiler alert, it never did. This is what happens when a man learns a new word and he can't wait to use it. Usage and context be darned. Because how is this a humiliation ritual? A humiliation ritual is a public act designed to dishonor or to disgrace an individual, most likely a wrongdoer, for the purpose of punishment. How is it punishment to you to ask a woman out, to communicate with her throughout the dating process, and to be your charming self? unless it's actually not who you really are. And that's where the humiliation actually comes in. You feel like all of those things are performative because it's not who you really are, but you are humiliated by the fact that women require these things of you. It shouldn't be humiliating to communicate with a woman, or to get her number, or to ask her out, or to be funny and charming on that date, unless you're not those things. Some of these men want to lead a woman for a lifetime, but they can't even take the lead on the first date. If you think planning and following through on a first date is humiliating, wait till he finds out he has to drop down to one knee to propose. The reason why it's humiliating is because you're doing all this for women that you don't like. You'd like to sleep with them, but you don't like them. Date women that you actually like, and it won't be humiliating.
This is what I'm talking about. This is the only acceptable setup for a picture. Like, what are we doing? I'm so lost. These Christmas pictures, it was way too many men sitting down on the seats. Like, if you don't fucking stand up and let the lady sit down, are y'all okay? What's going on? Why, like, you, the couple, that was okay with y'all. The photographer, that was the setup. I personally don't want to see no pictures with a nigga sitting down and a bitch standing up. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe I'm so small-minded. But I just thought that women was the one to sit down. When was the woman the one to stand up? We so lost the plot here. It's like being gone.
According to Vogue, having a boyfriend is embarrassing. And here's my story on why I think this is true. I was in the fitting room at Zara, and this man was being told by his girlfriend, I think you should wear this, you should wear that. He goes, "Can you stop, bitch?" Now, I felt embarrassed for her. I understand everybody's in a relationship for different reasons. There's trauma, there's whatever the fuck, I get that. However, I felt embarrassed for her because that is her partner. That's who she chooses. And what I think Vogue was saying was that, yes, having a boyfriend is embarrassing if you attach yourself to someone who is pulling you down, who is not good for you. It speaks about you, It's like when somebody shows up to a professional event with a wrinkled ass shirt, unbuttoned and untucked. You're kind of just looking at them like, appearance does mean something. And in this case, having a man that devalues you does mean something. It is embarrassing. In the most big brother, loving, kind, respectful way, it is embarrassing. And you should not. I, as a man, get secondhand embarrassment when a girl decides to stay with a man like that. There's some development things there. There's some loving yourself. There's some maturing that needs to be done for sure, because you don't just let somebody do that to you if you're healed and in a good place, So yes, to what Vogue said, having a boyfriend is embarrassing if they are not valuing you and not being a good partner to you.
I don't know about you ladies, but whenever I walk past a couple, I do not make eye contact with the male. If anything, I'll look at the girl and I'll give her a little smile, but most of the time I just stare straight ahead and keep walking. And you know what I realize? Out of the side of my eye, every single time, it's always your boyfriend who's looking at me. Okay? And so let me tell you something. If your boyfriend is walking behind you in public and he's not holding your hand, it's because he's checking out every single girl that's either walking towards you or past you. Okay? And I think that's incredibly disrespectful, because I have walked past couples, especially old couples, where the guy is so obviously in love with his woman that he just doesn't even know I'm there. And I like that. I don't want to be perceived by your boyfriend, because if you as a male have a woman and you're still giving me attention, okay, and giving me lustful looks, meanwhile, you don't know me, I'm not in your relationship, I'm literally just a random stranger walking by on the sidewalk, the same sidewalk that you and your woman are walking on, then you're disgusting. You're lustful, you don't know how to control your urges, and honestly, you should be single, because it's very obvious that the woman that you're with is not enough for you, and you're making her feel bad by very openly and obviously checking out other women who are walking past you while you're with her in public. It's even worse if you're holding her hand and then you do one of these. Girl, I'm tired of your boyfriend gaslighting you into thinking that it's normal for him to be checking out other women while he's with you. A male who wants you in his life should not have eyes for any other women, on or offline. And if that's simply not the case, then don't try to change him. Don't try to control him. Change who you're with. Or be single. Because honestly, most of them are like that. Most of them are not worth being in public with because it's embarrassing. All they're going to do is check out other women while they're with you and make you feel like you're in competition with these fantasies that he has in his mind based on these women that he sees walking around him. I see good-looking guys all the time in relationships with girls, but when I walk past them, I do not make eye contact out of respect for the girl. So if he looks at me, he's the problem. He's the problem. Get rid of him. Even worse, girl, if you're married to this male and you've already had his kids. There's nothing I hate more than a dad checking me out. Worry about your children. Stop looking at me. Stop looking at me, and if your wife is not there or the mother of your children is not there, act like she is. Act like she is. Have some consideration for her. I want y'all ladies to know that these males, when they take the kids to the park, are sitting there checking me out. And I'm not the only one. I go to the park to hang out by myself, to smoke some weed, to clear my mind, to make a TikTok, to do whatever. And there's always other single girls there. And it's always the dads with the children and the dog acting like they're being such a good parent, sitting there going like this. Or holding their toddler's hand and like looking down and then looking up at me like, I don't wanna be a part of this relationship. I don't want you to perceive me. Stop looking at me. It's really not that hard to have that level of self-control where you don't make eye contact with women who you are not in relationships with, out of respect for the women that you're walking with in public. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. So if he's gaslighting you and telling you, oh, this is just my nature, I'm just a man, I wasn't even looking, it was only for half a second, cut him off. He's done.
You guys, is having a boyfriend embarrassing? Men are just embarrassing in and of themselves. You know, I refuse to own the embarrassment as being attributed to the fact that they're in a relationship with me. So I can't say, you know, having a boyfriend is embarrassing. I'll just say men are generally embarrassing. And yeah, before you all come for me, not every man, right? But we know men cheat, men lie, men do all sorts of bizarre things, you know, whether or not they're in relationship, but especially when they're in relationship. I think what makes that embarrassing is because as women, we like to own them. And shy is full bangabo. And I know I'm probably going to be guilty of this one because I am a my man type of girl. And it's hard to admit because I can recognize that I'm on a journey to finding the love of my life. So there is a desire to finding partnership with a man. But I also can't avoid the fact that men often behave in ways that are questionable, you know, morally corrupt and show severe character flaws, you know what I mean? And I think they would do that whether or not they're in a relationship with a woman. So the relationship with a woman isn't the cause of the embarrassing behavior, you know what I mean? And this is in reference to the study, but it wasn't a study, it was an article on Vogue. And a friend of mine tagged me on it and she was like, oh, I wish you could comment on this. But she did say that I wish it, you know, there was a bit more depth in it. And the side that was lacking for me is the fact that scientifically, single women far outperform married women by every statistical measure possible. In terms of satisfaction with life, happiness, they far outperform married women. In terms of health, physical health, mental health, single women are healthier, you know, the levels of earning at work, they earn better, you know, they progress, you know, far better than married women vertically within their organization. So they will likely get promoted quicker and all these things that you can measure. Whereas, and this I find to be very interesting, married men in comparison far outperform single men. You know, in terms of the same matrix, married men earn better. They get promoted faster than single women. They're seen as more responsible. They're happier, they're healthier physically. And part of that is because married women do divert all their effort towards supporting this person who's supposed to provide for their family. You know, and single men don't enjoy the same level of support. But unfortunately, in supporting the men, married women or women in long-term relationships do end up neglecting themselves. But I think bearing all of that in mind, the embarrassing part is men will still behave, in a way that suggests we're desperate for marriage or long-term partnership when it benefits them. You know what I mean? Even though women tend to pour so much of themselves in these relationships, they would still go out and behave in questionable ways, in very embarrassing ways, even though they get so much out of a relationship. That is embarrassing. And the fact that we still choose that life, despite the risk, of being partnered up long-term with a man, that's embarrassing. Not because of anything we've done, but because of the choices and the decisions that men still choose to make. But I suppose also the other embarrassing part, which the article spoke about, is how women dim their light as soon as they start dating a man. And that's part of the reason why I'm still single, because I've met people that I was interested in, but it's almost as if they just wanted to change me, to water down my politics, if you will, to be a lesser version of myself and not come as I am, because somehow that's seen as threatening to them or their identity or whatever. I don't know what it's about. So I think that aspect is always so disappointing. And that's maybe what is so embarrassing, because we talk about, I don't want to think when my man is around. And part of it may be because, our nervous system is calmer. I don't have to be alert anymore because this person feels safe. But the other aspect is you're just relegating all responsibility and decision making to this person. But knowing how men behave, knowing how they are, a part of it feels irresponsible. And that's the embarrassing aspect. So yeah, this is I've got so much to say on this topic, but I'm just gonna end it here for now.
The most embarrassing things your man could do to you. If your man does any of these things, you might want to leave him, right now. Ain't nothing more embarrassing than going on a bad bitch's profile on Instagram and seeing that it says followed by my man, or even going on a bad bitch's post and it says liked by my man. And trust and believe that girl that's getting attention from your man on Instagram is either thinking two ways. If I really wanted to, I could probably take her man because he's already giving me attention. Or she's thinking I feel bad for his girlfriend. And that's fucking embarrassing for your man. Honestly, it's so embarrassing when a man thinks that he can tell you what to wear, what not to wear, what to post, what not to post. Bitch, I'm not your little prisoner, okay? The fuck? And their main excuse be I know how men think they're gonna sexualize you. Oh, is that because that's how you think about other women? You be sexualizing other women? The thing is with this is that men will literally sexualize you when you have a fucking sweatsuit on. You will literally be covered from head to toe and they will still sexualize you, and it just reeks insecurity. He's trying to dim your light and bitch, I'm fucking scared for you. It's so embarrassing when your man puts another woman's feelings over your own. An example for this is that he may be too close with his girl best friend and you tell him can you just clear boundaries? You don't even have to cut her off, just make boundaries, okay? And he won't do it. You want to know why? Because he secretly likes her. He'd rather put this girl's feelings over his own girl. That's embarrassing for your man. The next thing that's embarrassing is when he doesn't defend you. Listen, if he doesn't defend you when people are talking shit about you, he does not love you, okay? Especially when his own family is talking shit about you, what, you're scared to speak up? Or you agree? Oh, okay. If you and your man are out and he's always walking ahead of you, I'm talking about 10 feet away from you, no one knows that y'all are together, that's embarrassing. Why are you walking behind him as if you were his little doggy? The fuck? The next thing that's embarrassing is when y'all are joking, but it's joking to an extent where he's offending you and insulting you. That man just straight up hates you. I'm sorry. Next thing that's so embarrassing is you not being able to go on his phone. How does he know what that cooch is like? But he crosses the line at you going through his phone. All of a sudden, that's an invasion of privacy. And I'm not even saying check all the apps, go through his phone. I'm saying he gets nervous when you even just touch his phone. You can't even go on Apple Maps. Girl, I'm fucking embarrassed for your man. If he doesn't go all out on your birthday, that's fucking embarrassing. Why are you not treating your girl as if she was a celebrity? The fuck? And truly feels about you will really be reflected on how he treats you on your birthday. Because bitch, it's your special day. If he forgets it, if he doesn't get you a present, if he doesn't plan anything, that man fucking hates you and it's embarrassing for him. This is the finished makeup look. I will be posting more on YouTube, so please go subscribe. The link is in the bio. As always, I love you guys so much. Bye!
you're fucking around with a dude who got a girl, just know that every time he shits, that's when he's texting you. You're the shit bitch. That's you. Is that what you want to be?
I want to say something. I wake up every day with a sense of embarrassment, and mostly it has to do with the fact that I'm a South African man. And this is why. I had a message from a friend of mine who asked me, what do I think about the green and purple movement? By the way, the purple movement is women saying we need the state to realize that the fact that there's in every 3 hours, a woman or a child is abused and killed in this country. We need it to be a state of emergency. On the other side, and because of that, we're gonna go purple. On the other side, we have people who say, well, I'm raising kids that are not my own. I'm going to jail because there's a girl who accused me. We are competing with dead bodies. I want you to let that sink in. Your issues that you want to be addressed, you want them to be addressed against dead bodies. And these women are not saying that men's rights don't matter. They're saying there's women dying every 3 hours. Can we at least look at this as a state of emergency? No, but I'm going to jail. When the sissies are talking, that's when you want to talk, and you'll be surprised when they say you're a sissy. You're surprised that it's embarrassing that as South African women, as South African men, we are competing with women. Might as well be South African women. The only difference is at least we're not dying. That is literally the argument you want us to make here. And in no way or form did these women say we don't want men to have rights. All they said is we're dying. Can somebody do something about it? All of a sudden you're green with envy. It's embarrassing. All of a sudden you're saying, look at me as well. I'm sorry that we can't look at you. I'm sorry that we can't look at ourselves as men when there's a dead body. There's a dead body. You want attention right now when people are dying. That is the competition. That literally is the competition. You want us to fix our eyes on you when there's a dead woman. Sides? What sides? What fucking sides? And this is why I'm saying it's a competition, because there was June, guys. June is men's mental health month. Have you ever seen Mnyagazo? Have you ever seen Mushiki Shiki? Go June. Next. Do you know when they want to be heard? When someone says, hey, by the way, women are dying. Please, can someone pay me attention? You're crazy.
Instead of checking if your man is cheating, go ahead and check that emoji chart.
Not only that, you also can take those same emojis and put it in the search bar for the iPhone, and you can see who he was sending those emojis to. It'll pop up even if he deleted the messages. And you can also take your name and put it in the search bar, and then you'll see how and what he's been talking about you, or how like he been sending stuff about you, or what he's been saying about you in the group chat, even if it's deleted.
She's hella bad, bro. Damn.
Who's bad?
What?
Who's bad?
What do you mean?
You said damn, she's hella bad.
No, I didn't.
Is it a picture of me or what?
I didn't say that.
Who's bad?
Nope.
Let me see your phone.
No one said.
Let me see your phone.
What? No.
Let me see.
No.
What were you showing him?
Nothing.
Let me see.
It was a meme.
Let me see.
It was literally a meme, bro.
Then let me see it.
No.
Let me see it.
No.
Let me see.
Bro, no.
What did he show you?
I can see you guys. I'm not sure. You couldn't even see it, bro.
Really?
I really don't know. It was nothing.
Bro, can you just like leave? Like just go. Let's go.
Hey, Dad, we're hanging out.
I don't care.
Bro, you can't just kick my friend out
Well,
like
I just did. What are you gonna do about it?
Bro.
Show me who's bad.
that. There's nothing.
Yes, there is. Show me.
What?
Show me.
What do you want to see?
Your phone. Give me your phone. Are you serious?
Look, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Give me your phone.
There's nothing. You're literally checking out for nothing.
And you're gaslighting me?
I'm not. I literally was saying, like, wasn't this hella funny? And just
No, you didn't. I clearly heard you.
No, you didn't.
You said, damn, she's bad.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You locked the door?
Yeah, I left it. Where's your purse?
What do you mean?
You get your purse.
Why? It's date night.
How are we gonna pay for it?
You're gonna pay for it. It's date night.
I know. That's why you worked overtime the other day. I thought.
Really?
So we can have date night.
Really?
What?
I always pay for everything. You can't pay for this for once?
Well, you're the only one with the full-time job.
Well, then get a fucking job. Maybe you can pay for a fucking date night.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You never complained before.
Well, now I'm complaining. I'm not getting my purse.
So we're not going there?
You're gonna pay for it.
I'm not paying for it.
Yes, you are.
Bro, I've been looking for a job. I don't even, like, have money. Like, I barely have any money right now. You want me to put it on my credit card? I'll have to put it on my credit card.
Just open the fucking door. Give me my purse. What?
I told you, once I get a job,
No, just open the door. It's fine.
Once I get a job, I'll start
Okay,
helping
whatever.
out. I told you. Here, grab it. Babe, I said once I get a job, I'll help out.
If there's something I stand heavy on is I never say never. Never say never when it comes to your man or a man. Because the moment you say never, that man will come nevering like before. He will show you why that statement was invented. That man will embarrass you. Like, you can be in a relationship, you're happy, you believe you're on the same page with this man. But this man out there is wearing a very different mask, by the way. That's why I never say never when it comes to a man. I'm always prepared to leave when it comes to a man. I'm always prepared for a good time. And by a good time, I mean being single, living by myself. Yeah, I'm always prepared because this man will embarrass you. This man out here, you might be seeing a different version of him in the house, and out here he's a completely different person. Like the things he tells women, the things he does behind your back. Some of them are even DL. They have the audacity to sleep with other men. Can you imagine? So with these men, you need to be careful. Never be loud about a man. You see, like these posting men, never do that shit. Men will embarrass you, especially after you post them. They'll come embarrassing you. There's a woman somewhere laughing at you because she knows that man. She knows what that man tells her every day. That man even badmouths you to her. It's very crazy. They are very shallow, especially mentally, these men, most of them. For example, this guy who takes this girl out and then starts asking her, where is your pass, blah, blah, you need to pay for the dinner. Oh, don't worry, I'll get a job once he sees that. If it was that woman, I will cancel that date. If it was that woman, I will cheat. I will cheat on this man like nonsense. Like, if I pay for everything and you have the audacity to not even make any effort when it comes to me, you'll find a man at my living room. What will you do about it? You don't pay the rent. You don't do shit. What will you do about it? What? And I'll go and choose a man that's better than you, stronger than you, a man who will really kick your ass if you try. Let me tell you, these men, they need a taste of their own medicine so that they can respect you. Or I will just leave. I will not deal with you. But before I leave, that is what exactly I will do. You need to teach these men a lesson, especially these men who are so comfortable being broke. You know, it's one thing to be broke, but it's another thing to be very comfortably broke. That's the kind of man I cannot deal with. That's the kind of man I will resent. I cannot, because I will resent you. I'll hate you. Every time I turn around, I just look at you, and for some reason, when they're broke, they're very ugly. Like most of these ugly men are just broke, or broke men are just ugly. Like those two things go together. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so crazy. Like every vocabulary of yours will be filled with, I don't have. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh, like it even creates a scarcity mentality for you. You start feeling limited. You can't even do your nails. You can't even do your hair. You can't even feel nice for one day. This man cannot do shit for you because he's broke. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. And the other ones who are very stingy, by the way. The other ones who are selfish. When you pray for a generous man. Pray for a man who has it and a man who is generous, because there are also these men who have it, but they cannot do anything for you. They cannot empower you or make you feel nice in any way, shape, or form. So anyway, men are very embarrassing out here. Like the things you see them do even at your workplace. You know this man or these men are married, but the things they'll be texting you on your phone, how they'll be behaving at work, what they'll be saying about their wives in front of people. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. And the wives are the kind of stay-at-home wives who proudly post their husbands, who believe their husbands are everything. Oh my God, as a woman, always be ready to leave. Don't give your whole, don't give 100%, give 50. The other 50, always just be prepared, because you never know when he might act a fool. You never know, and there's nothing you'll do about it. You'll just have to leave. Let me tell you, you just have to choose yourself and leave. because that's the only language most of these men understand. Lack of access. That is the only language they'll understand. But this thing of trying to talk it out, oh, forgive me, I'm sorry, no, they'll see you as a fool. You need to leave them. You need to leave them like their father left them. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Myself, I really did enjoy this video. Please have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.